Hi, my name is Stephan. I come from Poland and I like hitchhiking. Yeah, I did it quite often.
Okay, what's about your first time? What's about your feeling of first time
I
hiking?
was quite afraid the first time. I did it when I was 19 years old. So it was my first trip abroad, so I was a little bit afraid.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the travel from Poland to England. So it was like 2,000 kilometers. And yeah, in the end, in England, we were very happy that we did it, and we met so many people which helped us on the way. And yeah, that was really good feeling in the end of the trip. So completely different at the beginning when we were scared, and different when we were in England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's your longer travel, or?
I think that was the longest travel. And after I traveled to England twice again after, and sometimes to France as well from Poland. So it's still like 2,000 kilometers.
Oh,
yeah.
How many times did you do autostop?
Quite often, like almost every summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your opinion about what the people thinks about autostop? Because normally the people don't like. Or
It depends. It depends from the people. Like sometimes people like to take hitchhiker to talk a little bit, especially when they traveling long time, so they can talk with someone for a couple of hours. And yeah, I think it's the most important thing about the hitchhiking, that you can meet the other person, and yeah, you can talk with them. It's more interesting than sitting in the airplane or in the couch. When you're traveling in the bus, for example, and you don't speak so often with the other person, because the other person just get a book in his hand, just reading a book. And when you're hitchhiking, for sure you will talk with the driver, because you want to know who's he, and he want to know who are you and what you're gonna do, and sort of like you getting more information about that person. And yeah, you talk about many things, sometimes the very weird things, sometimes very interesting things. Yeah.
okay, and have you wrong experience about doing some wrong experience?
Wrong work experience? Almost no. Like I didn't have wrong experience. Pretty much a good experience. I'm quite often I've got with me the pepper gas, like just in case, but
Mm-hmm.
I never had to use it or the.
And
I think that if you're waiting long time and you like you know what you wanna do, and you know where you wanna get, yeah, you're not getting in trouble like the.
yeah.
Yeah, like you know, if you know that you want to get to the targets, you're not asking, I don't know, maybe the weird people who can make something to you, or just keeping an eye open, and that makes it easier.
And at least, can you speak about really amazing thing or something interesting happened to you doing autostop? Something curious, something.
Like something really cool that was that once I did hitchhiking with my two friends, with Gregor and Boris, and we talked to a lot of people, and we stayed like almost 12 hours in one place. We already slept there, and next day in the morning we were talking with the other people to get this hitchhike, and nothing works at all. No one gets in that direction. We were so tired after a long trip, and we talk with people. Like sometimes we just didn't care about time, because we know that we don't need to be somewhere at special time. So we had time for us. We're just sitting. We talk a lot. We meet other persons as well, and we talk with those persons. So we were very relaxed, and at the same time it was very hard to get hitchhiked to other place, because we were free together and we wanted to travel together to not lose each other. And our friend had like a big dreadlocks and like the Arabic costume. He's Polish, but he wear like the Arabic things. So lots of people looks really like scared when we ask them for take a hitchhike. And after this long day, I asked one person if he goes in that direction, because we are out of hitchhikers and we would go in that direction. And the person asked like very calm. He was very calm and asked, "It's you, and how many persons?" I said that there are 2 persons. Where are those persons? I showed him those 2 persons, my friends, and he looked at them. He asked where we wanna get. He asked if we get all the best passports, because we supposed to cross the border. And he gave like lots of questions. And when I answered for it, he said, "Yeah, okay, you can go with me."
Cool.
And we put all the things to the car. We get 3 of us in the car. And after a few minutes of talking, it appeared that he's a pilot, like a pilot of the plane pilot. So he's very calm person, but he just wanted to know if everything's fine, if we get the papers, and if he puts lots of questions before take us, to not bring the problems for him. And I think it was really cool. And as well, I think that was the most safety driving with someone, like most safety hitchhiking, because he was so sure behind the wheel. So that was one of the quite interesting adventures about the hitchhiking.
And what do you want to say that people want to do for first time hitchhike? And then maybe they are afraid of something.
Yeah, I think they should think about how they wanna do that. About the place where they wanna get, about the roads, how they wanna get there. That they need to have time for make it, because it's not the fastest time, but it's really cool way of traveling. And if you're thinking about your safety, about the safety of that person, it's everything should be fine. And mostly the person which will take you, they are very like interesting persons and quite open minds, and you can talk about many things.
So
I really recommend hitchhiking. It's quite be fun.
Okay, so thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, is it? Be careful, okay?